Hey there, YouTube. How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay Being Natural, and today we're going to be taking a look at World's Scariest Police Chases for the PlayStation 1. And there we go. There is a Fox game, which I'm going to cover myself in a bit, but you'll be seeing Fox branding everywhere throughout the game. Since this is a Fox interactive game, I'm surprised there wasn't Fox graphics in Croc Legend of the Gobos, Croc 1 and Croc 2. But let me mute myself while we get to the introduction cutscene.
The graphic nature of this game, player discretion is advised.
Welcome to World's Scariest Police Chases. This was a PS1 version of the game. Well, actually, I think there was only a PS1 version of the game. Let me just go ahead and turn all this stuff up. There you go, just so I can make sure that all the stuff we can hear just fine. There you go. So this is actually the second time I've taken a look at this game. The first time I recorded a good enough gameplay, but then I accidentally deleted it before I was able to upload to the channel. But now you guys get a second chance, and hopefully, actually, I did pretty perfectly the first run through I had, so hopefully I can mimic that success for you guys today. So I'll try to mute myself when I can, like right here for instance. With commentary from the host of World's Scariest Police Chases, Sheriff John Bonnell.
In high-speed pursuits, police officers face danger at every turn. Training, preparation, and readiness are what give law enforcement the edge over reckless and dangerous criminals. A split second or wrong turn can mean the difference between life and death. Your first challenge here at the Police Academy will be to master control of a powerful police cruiser.
In this first training pass, you will learn the basic handling of a standard police vehicle. Drive 2 laps within the given time limit. And if you knock over any object on the course, you will have to start again. Okay, rookie, step on it.
Alright, so here we go. We're underway. So we are in the fictional town of Ashland for this game, taking control of Unit 1 as the game will tell you. So here we gotta beat the time limit and then make sure we don't hit more than 2 objects, otherwise it's a mission fail. But it seems like we're gonna do this just fine, as long as I can get through the slalom, the final slalom. There we go. And there we go, perfect run.
You did it. Great
with
driving.
Just 8 seconds to spare. We'll be getting more commentary from Bonnell at the end of each level, but for the training levels, he'll only talk through the beginning level. There you go. I think the commendation was just so that, I don't mind. Why not? Let's just save it over this one. So for those that don't know, I actually did stream this game years ago, again in the early days of my YouTube channel. And for all I know, this video could be a remaster too. Sheriff Bonnell, take us through this next level.
For the police, high-speed pursuits are a fact of life. The last thing fleeing fugitives care about is the safety of themselves and others. The only way to protect the innocent and the guilty is to rely upon instincts honed by intense training. This exercise will train you in the basics of stopping an escaping vehicle quickly and without risking the lives of innocent civilians.
Listen up. Complete this test in a convincing fashion, and you're on your way to graduating from the police academy. The car in front of you is driven by the police academy's best driving instructor. You need to stop him before he reaches the end of this strip of road. You can accomplish this by ramming into him until his vehicle is disabled. Ready, set, go!
So the trick of this level is you have to disable him without disabling yourselves, which in this game is very easy to do. So a lot of our police missions are gonna deal with us. Oop, dang it, I thought I could get a good handle on him. So it's pretty much gonna go like it was the first time I recorded this. Failed the first time, but hopefully we can pass the second time. There you go. There we go, come on. Try to do pit maneuvers. Aw, dang it. I think we're not gonna make this one. Well, maybe. We might have a chance. Just gotta get back close to him. Oh. Oh, dang it. I turned just a little bit too early.
The suspect has escaped. Back to the academy for more practice. Come back when you're feeling more confident behind the wheel of a police car.
Thanks, instructor. Dang it. So same as I did last time. We failed before we couldn't get the cruiser down in the first attempt. Hopefully I can get it done in the second attempt.
Set, go.
And off we go. So let's see if we can get some better placed hits on this guy. Again, we still gotta make sure we don't damage ourselves in the meanwhile, like that. Here we go, up the road. There we go. There you go. The best way to get maximum damage on him is to make sure you ram the car either against the wall or just right on the car. Well, it looks like this is going to take a little extra time. Well, luckily we can just restart right here. I got to remember to press that restart button so I don't worry about those long loading screens. Or at least an extra loading screen.
Ready?
Let's try again. Take
set,
3.
Go!
Alright, here we go. Try again. Of course we're going to be... Oh, dang it. That's my problem with, if you, I don't know if I'm going to post Driven before or after this video. But it's kind of the same way with that game, because I feel like at times I always cut like way too early. There we go. The more you drag against the car, the more damage you do.
Rookie. You put him out of commission. Cuff him.
You're under arrest, instructor. We pass.
You have earned a commendation.
Now, commendations are pretty much like unlocks or extras for the game's free roam mode. Extra vehicles, cheat codes, stuff like that. Well, I wouldn't say cheat codes, more like cheats. Sheriff?
Using firearms to stop crazed and dangerous criminals is the toughest decision a police officer can make. But that's where training comes in. Sometimes using force is the only way to protect the innocent and preserve the peace. Knowing how to use your weapon is the only thing that counts when taking that final step. Out there on the streets, an officer only has a split second to make a decision and fire accurately.
Okay. In this test, you will need to use your firearms to stop a suspect from fleeing a crime scene. You will be driving a police sport utility vehicle, so watch out. It handles quite differently compared to the cruiser. Do not use firearms until you are cleared by control. Okay, officer.
Didn't mean to skip that last part. He was going to tell me to go anyway. So we gotta wait till control says we can fire our weapon.
Unit 1, you are free to use firearms. Fire at your discretion.
Luckily we're in the woods, so we can just fire at will. Of course, you're better off, still trying to ram the car. But if you need like a little extra boost of damage, guns do the damage quite well.
He threw a suitcase out of the car. Note the location for later retrieval.
Got it. Now another help I use is like I use the up button on the D-pad to aim the gun. You gotta make sure you don't miss too many shots though, because you only have a limited amount per mission.
Now, go back, get the suitcase. That's important evidence.
Right. We don't need the gun anymore. We can bring our partner back in the SUV. Got a minute to get the evidence, which, since we're relatively close, we should be able to drive over it no problem. Yeah, the abandoned train yard. Oop. Didn't realize I slowed down from that. A little drift move. There we are. Did it with 30 seconds to spare.
Well done. You've got the evidence. It looked...
Oop. Dang it, I keep thinking that was the end of it. But yeah, you have to be able to pay attention at times to... If there's evidence drops, you have to pay attention to where it was dropped. There'll be a meter telling you where it is, but you gotta make sure you're close enough too. Sheriff?
When engaging in a high-speed pursuit, nothing is ever routine. Sometimes, though, police officers find themselves in situations so extreme their driving and shooting skills are pushed to the limit. And in order to survive, cops have to rely upon instinct, coordination, and creativity. The next exercise will challenge you to perform advanced driving maneuvers while firing efficiently and accurately at various targets.
Okay. Today you'll learn to use some advanced driving maneuvers. First, you'll drive along a track into a blind alley. Stop there and wait for my command. You will then back out, perform a 180-degree turn, follow the track, and shoot several targets along the road. Then, go for the goal. Go, go, go!
Alright, so we got 1 minute. We won't have to worry about the gun till later, but we still be good to keep it out. So it combines pretty much the driving course with the gun course. But you gotta be careful taking, as you saw, you gotta be careful taking hills, because those can damage your car
now,
too.
Come to a full stop at the end of the road.
Those can damage your car if you're not careful.
Good. Now back up. Do a 180 and speed back along the road.
Oop, off the road, but we're back in. Good. Alright, here we go.
Okay, now shoot all the targets along the road. Quickly!
Make sure you keep your... Oop. I think I can miss just one. There we go. I don't know if I count...
Officer, you have knocked over too many cones.
Dang it. Too many cones, that's a failure. So we gotta try again. So we can't hit anything during the during this training exercise.
Go, go, go!
Alright, here we go. Oop, sorry. Alright. Here we go. Around the first corner. Like I said, you gotta be careful taking hills, because those can add damage to your car.
Now, come to a full stop.
Dang it.
Officer.
Nope. Like I said, you're given pretty much, in terms of driving, you're given pretty much no room for error. You have to drive perfectly, because you are not allowed to hit anything. If you hit anything, the mission's over before you have a chance to restart. Dang it.
Go, go, go!
If you can anticipate like you're gonna hit something, then you might be able to restart before the game says you need to.
Now, come to a full stop at the end of the road.
Now stop.
Good.
Just made it.
Now back up. Do a 180 and speed back along the road.
There you go, do a J-turn, or I guess a 180. That one wasn't good.
Okay, now shoot all the targets along the road. Quickly!
There we go. There you go. Alright. 20 seconds, come on. We should be able to make it if we make one more turn. There we go. Nailed it.
Well done, officer. You have passed this test. You are ready for patrol.
Yay! We're police officers! Yay! Depending on who you ask. Alright, here we go. Well, that means we can go ahead and move on to the next level now.
A 3-martini lunch has escalated into a boozed-up joyride through a peaceful residential neighborhood. With school out and children at play, police must respond quickly to prevent a terrible tragedy from taking place. There is no room for error when innocent lives are at stake.
Unit 1, we have received reports of a drunk driver in the Hemerson residential area. Be on the lookout for a black sports car. Respond immediately. Suspect is in the vicinity of a children's playground.
We're just gonna ignore that we ran that stop
control.
sign.
Unit 1 is en route.
So now we got 1 minute to respond to the scene. Plus this will give us good time to get used to the city. Ow. Well, that won't do us any good. Like I said, it's best to try to keep your damage low. Try to limit the damage to your car because you're gonna need it.
Control, this is Unit 1.
Go.
We have visual of the suspect. He's exhibiting behavior consistent with a 502. Over.
Unit 1, proceed with caution.
There we go. See if we can try to pull off a pit maneuver, or get him trapped somewhere. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna be destroyed first. We'll see. I guess he can also take damage himself, luckily. Yep, see.
10-4, Control. Unit 1 is en
Well, at
route.
least get you a little bit of basic understanding and basic pursuit stuff. Going with a slow driver instead of a normal driver. Now, the arrow is supposed to act like it does in Crazy Taxi, where it shows you a route to take, but it's up to you to determine where's the fastest route to your destination. There's
Control,
the
this is Unit
drunk
1.
guy again.
We have visual
Now
of the
there's
suspect.
two boys you're gonna worry
He's
about
exhibiting
filling
behavior
up.
consistent with a
One
502.
is the
Over.
damage meter,
Unit 1, proceed with caution.
and the other one is the damage meter. There we go. Now the closer you are to the suspect, the faster that blue meter is going to fill up. Now here I don't think you're supposed to be able to, or you can't really focus on the blue meter, because you got to try to take out the drunk driver. Oh no. God dang it, I feel like I'm going to have to do that mission again. Yep, dang it.
Control, Unit 1 is out of the chase. Our car is totaled.
Roger that. Remain where you are.
I
Backup
believe we
is
get
on
a
its way.
failure message too.
Though police failed to stop this sauced-up suspect, incredibly, he managed to avoid injuring innocent children. However, soon after, a police helicopter spotted him in Chinatown, and this DUI dummy's luck finally ran out.
Alright, let's try again. Also, since we're dealing with children, we can't use our weapon. But apparently we have our pistols. But since again we're dealing with children, we can't fire it. Obviously, we gotta be responsible police officers here in World's Scariest Police Chases. Now there was rumored supposed to be a sequel in the PS2
Control, this is Unit
era,
1.
but
We have
due
visual of
to
the suspect.
the
He's exhibiting
takeover
behavior
of
consistent
Vivendi
with a 502.
Universal,
Over.
they lost
Unit
the
1,
rights.
proceed with
Activision
caution.
lost the rights. Take that. He should have been able to just stop. He didn't. He should have had. Oh, I guess drunk drivers will do just about anything to get away. Almost there. Ow. Never mind. One more hit to do it. There we go.
Control, this is Unit 1. We've apprehended the suspect. We're bringing him in. He'll need to sober up before we have a chat with him.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
Police training and instinct restore peace to this usually quiet neighborhood. And this drunk driver will be sleeping it off at the city jail.
Yay, we did it. Fortunately, we couldn't get a commendation this time. Maybe there is a way to bring him down with the blue bar, but I never got it done. We'll do one more level and then we'll call it a video.
Gunning through heavy traffic, a crazed car thief starts his morning with a heavy dose of adrenaline. Pursuing a desperate criminal is always dangerous, but this high-speed pursuit is on a collision course with Monday morning traffic.
Unit 1, we have a report of a stolen car heading westbound on Ashland Highway. Car is a brown sedan, registration number Charlie Alpha 539. Do not use firearms. Repeat, no weapons. Innocent people may be in the car.
Charlie, Alpha 539, roger that, Control. No firearms. We're on our way.
Alright, let's go. We got a minute to find the cop car, or find the stolen vehicle. I think you gotta go around this way to maximize your pursuit efforts. So that means we gotta go through traffic the wrong way as we go down the freeway. So I believe there are 22 missions in this game. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I get.
Control, we have visual of the
Alright,
suspect.
here he comes.
10-4, commence pursuit.
Ow. Ow. Alright. Now, I think it's one of those missions, unless we can wreck him? If we're lucky, we could probably wreck him. But it's probably recommended that we just, use the blue bar to our advantage here.
He's leaving the highway, traveling at high speeds north towards the downtown area.
Roger that. Stay on his tail.
So yeah, this game was like a nice, high-paced sort of arcade-style gameplay, or game here. Well, I don't know if the cars are simulation style, but it's nice and fun if you want a nice little quick arcade game. I definitely had my fond memories of this game growing up, since I did watch a few episodes of World's Scariest Police videos growing up. Whether it was on Spike/Paramount Network, or Fox, or TNT. I guess you could say it did its job as I became a law-abiding citizen. There we go. Cut through the park. There we go. Go around. Stay in proximity. There we go. Now you gotta see, look, there's all that FX branding, or Fox branding, including Max Power. I think that's one of the properties they owned at the time. Because what city has FX banners everywhere? There we go. Cut through downtown. Out of the way, get off the road! There we go. I guess the city also takes inspiration from Chicago. Almost there. Almost there. Because this sedan can take a punch. That's why it's recommended in this level you just fill up the blue meter. Oh. There you go, through a long S-curve here. Right about here is where we can stop the car if we're close enough. Almost there. And it is nice how the cars just pull over to the side while you're speeding through, trying to stop the criminals. A couple more seconds. There we go.
Control, this is Unit 1. We have the situation under control. Suspect is apprehended.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
After a dangerous game of cat and mouse, the cops put the clamps on this reckless criminal. The punk with no respect for other people's property will now become someone else's property in the city jail.
Oh gosh. Alright, there we go. And that is World's Scariest Police Chases for the PlayStation 1. I hope you all had a good time watching this. Like I said, it's a fun little arcade-style driving game. If you can handle it, you'll be able to become a real police officer. But in any case, that'll do it for our look at World's Scariest Police Chases for the PlayStation 1. Hope you all had a good time. I will see you all in the next video, and until then, take care everybody, and goodbye.